Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par, and today I'm gonna be playing my Seablock game. Let's see, in the previous episode we built a bit of this block, and we also... I don't like this thing because this line is a bit dark. Let's do it like this. And I also started thinking about this build. They said that I'm gonna look at the design I came up at some point for red circuits, like highly beaconed red circuits, but I'm looking at it now and I'm not convinced it's worth even considering it for real. So let's try to just build something here. Basically the idea was, I mean, we could reuse kind of the general principle. The idea was that I wanted to feed inputs from the side and to make it like stackable like that. But I'm actually not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Place this one here. What do we need? We need some tin copper wire, which we can quite easily deliver with like a belt from the side. How many do we have? We have 18 here. 18. So if how much stuff do we want? We want 300 of this. So if we... let's try to figure out how to produce one belt. Produce one belt. How many beacons do we need? 20 beacons would be enough. 19 beacons would not really be enough. So we have to have a coverage of 20 beacons. Let's do it like this. Oh, wait, I need to move this thing a little bit to the side. I'm trying to, I'm looking at the screen with a screenshot of my red circuits build, but this one will end up being very different, or quite a bit different, also because I don't have like ultimate inserters and all these things. So we'll do our best, we will do our best, and we'll see what we what we'll get in the end. So this part requires solder. We could okay, let's see more this thing. This one requires solder, and this thing requires silicon wafers. So we could give it the wafers from here, right? And the solder part, we could, in theory, give it from here, right? We could have... how much solder do we need? 73 solder. Maybe we should have solder being delivered from this side. Just swinging the inserter arms between here. We'll see. Now this part could be taking wafers, dropping them there. Okay, that's good. Now we'll need monosilicon and and solder coils which can be placed on a single belt. And another thing. Not sure whether this one is gonna reach. I think it will be able to reach. But let's see, let's try to... How would we do this? Maybe this would be a better choice. Let's try to grab stuff from here and we'll drop it over there, right? This looks pretty good. This one will be grabbing stuff from here and can be dropping them there. That's gonna be really fast. I think so. Right, here we need to send things. Right, we'll do it like this. This one will move things like that. This one will move things here, and this one will move them like... Oh wait, no. This is wrong. Actually, make it a little bit better like this. Because here we need to... Like, these inserters are moving materials kind of straight across, and these inserters should move it kind of cross each other. The paths should cross. Right, this one requires tin copper wire. Okay, that's fine. And carbon. Tin copper wire. It's very straightforward to get. We can just basically produce it right here. Right, what do we need for this one? We have silicon wafer, silver wire, and plastic. So we need a couple of things. Let's say plastic will be brought here, and silver wire would have it here, something like that. Right, this one, oh, it requires carbon. And this one requires plastic. Should I grab carbon from this side, like this? Maybe not. Okay, let's think. We need 4 times this, right? So if we change this to 300 and we look at the inputs, which are the ones that we actually care about? It's this one, basic module board, that we have there. So basic module board, the part that goes... Oh. We need to feed them both basic module boards and polished blue crystals. And everything else fits on a single belt. Only plastic cannot be combined. And everything else can actually be merged with something else in a single belt. Okay, got it. Let's do this. So we need to send to this block basically 2 belts, a mix of these 2. Okay, got it. It means that this whole thing is kind of wrong. It's not good. That is not good. Let's redo this part. let's say we have the output. The output is a single belt, right? Like this. We have the inputs. Let's just send it somewhere. Let's say sending it forward. We have the inputs. The inputs could also come from somewhere, and what we really want to do like this. We would like inputs to go like this. We'll have a couple of beacons here. This ensures that a single assembler here has 20 belts, 20 beacons, exactly the amount that we wanted it to get. But the problem with what we did here, is that we don't actually have space to the right. So we have to do something other side. If we move it like this, okay, if you move it like this, we want solder. We need to somehow feed these things solder. And we need to feed a lot of solder actually. How can we do that? We could be sending solder in theory right from there, or we could, I'm pressing, or we could produce it here. If we produce solder here, then okay, I like this. I like this. It's as simple as just moving it right across. This inserter will be moving solder here, this inserter will be moving solder there. This one would have to this one would have to be doing something like this. This one have to be, wait, one way. Let's just copy it and flip it vertically like that. Okay, nice. So we did something. We could right, good. And this inserter will what's happening? This inserter is moving things across, so this inserter will be moving things straight. Let's do this. Now we will need some tin copper wire. Here we'll have tin copper wire. Here we'll have silver thingy. I should have put models everywhere. Like this. Oh, and one other thing that we're missing. For this we're missing silicon wafers. Silver. Well, we do have plastic that will be feeding from the side, I would say. So we might in theory just add wafers here if it really wanted to. Or we could use direct insertion for this. Right, let's maybe try to move these things here. Let's make it a little bit more compact. Let's see. This one, we want to move things like that. This one, to move things like that. Is that correct? Okay, we have solder. Oh, right, we need to move solder from here to here. This one should be moving solder from here to here. Okay, this we're ending up with a completely different build. The only thing that's the same is the idea to kind of be able to copy it like this. And we'll have 4 of these blocks, right? That's what we are going with. Let's continue. Oh, can I move this thing a little bit further? Oh no, that's the furthest. That's not great. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, but it would have been... But oh, I could move it a little bit further out. Right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move it like this, because what it allows me to do, this allows me to do something like this instead. Right? What are these inputs even? I already forgot. They're like... Alright, polished blue crystal splinter and basic model board. And in total we want a lot of this, right? I think so. We basically want to have 1 belt for 1 copy, and we want to have 4 copies. So it's going to be 4 of these belts, and, you know, 4 of these ones. Or something like this. We can figure this out later. Now, this part, what do we want? We want to move things here really quickly. And we want to move things here real quickly. Nice. Now, this can be tin copper wire. We have tin copper wire here, and we want to have carbon. How? Like, we cannot fit anything here. Let's see. We built this one. We built this thing. Built. These 2 builds. This 3 built, and this one is built. That just 20. That's a lot. And we need to move materials from here into here. How can we do this? Silver coil. Plastic, right? So we'll be asking for plastic. If we get some stuff like this, let's say this can contain missing carbon. How much carbon do we need? We need just 5 carbon. It's basically nothing. So we could bring carbon from here. We could have this part responsible for carbon. We could have this part responsible for plastic. And we could have this plastic. Plastic is the only thing that we cannot drag across, right? 100 plastic. Oh, we can, but we cannot mix it with anything else. So we'll have to have basically a belt dedicated to plastic. Let's say this is our plastic belt. This could be a thing that is moving wafers from here to here. That means that we need a belt that will have maybe not this one, maybe here. We need to have a belt that will be moving silver. How much silver do we need to move? 3 per second. Okay, basically any inserter is able to do this. And for tin, it's even less. It's even better. which actually means, okay, let me change this. We'll place this one up there. We'll place wafers up there, which would allow us to optimize a little bit the logic here. Right, what do we need here? We need tin and silver. Okay, we can get tin. Oh, this is complicated. This is ending up being quite complicated. Let's maybe move this block somewhere. We really like that build, and I'd like to copy this part. I would like to copy the part with charcoal. Well, actually, I care about carbon, right? Where is carbon? Maybe this is carbon. Yep. This is the one that has carbon. Well, this might be better. Copy it instead. Let's do this. So we are pasting this thing here, and we'll have a lot of carbon produced. Now, this part needs 4 bells of polished blue crystals and 4 belts of basic model boards. Why don't we request them here? So this station could be requesting those, and we could be sending them from above. Good. That means that everything else will probably be sending from below. Right, if we look at our station setup, well, not exactly from below, they'll be here, so we could send them, in theory, from both sides if we really wanted to. Right, let's remove this part for now. I would like to have power, like this, just to see whether the things here work or not. This is output, these are inputs actually. Right, these are inputs, input. It's good. Also make this thing look a little bit nice if I move it slightly below, like this. Okay, nice. Now, let's kind of double check again. How can I double check what we have? This thing, monosilicon. We'll get monosilicon. Plastic. We'll have to deliver some amount of plastic here. Let's say plastic is coming from below. So let's see. These are being moved across. That's good. This thing requires plastic. This thing requires carbon. So we could have carbon. Oh, but this is not. Oh, right, carbon. We're getting from here. So this is carbon, and this is tin wire coil. So we don't care about this part anymore. This is moving plastic, and this one will be moving wafers, right, from here. So wafer is being moved from there to there, like this. Good. No, this one is moving silver stuff like this, and this one is moving. It's gonna be much slower. Moving tin stuff like this. So we have again carbon coming from the side here. This thing, monosilicon. We need monosilicon. So let's say it's coming from below. Let's say everything is coming from below. So you have 1, 2 inputs, 3. Wait, it's in here. Right, this is plastic, right? The only one. 1, 2 inputs, 3, and we have 4th right here. And here we have 5th, 5, 6, 7. 7 inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wait, what? Solder. Where are we getting solder? Right, we are not feeding solder with anything. Are we? We are not. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's move this thing down. This one will be moved up. We'll move it to the right. This one to the right. And this way we could potentially send solder and carbon together. So we wouldn't need this part. We would need these things though. We would have carbon and solder. Let's wait and see. This is packed. This is looking really interesting. It's taking a while for the robots to deliver all of that. That is okay. Oh, actually, there was something. Could make it better. We could just make the thing work like this. I'm not sure how far to go here in terms of beacons. I feel like things should be fine the way they are right now. Right, let's see this thing. Moving stuff from there, dropping them there. This one. Just swapped a little bit how it works. This thing is correct. This thing could be made a little bit faster, like this. Correct. This one. Getting stuff from here to there. This one like this. We have to add some lights here for sure. Like 3 lights will be enough. Potentially. Maybe this one is not needed. 2 lights. Right, what is this one? This is a slow tin. So we have tin and silver here. We have silicon wafer, monosilicon stuff coming here. This one will be... No, this one is plastic. Comes from below. And this one is carbon and... Wait, this is wrong. This one carbon and this part is actually different. We don't need to feed it here. We need to feed materials from here to here. No, from here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4th. Okay, looks like... Oh, wait, but... Maybe we can do it here. Right, I think we can do it from this side. It's gotta work. This part is not needed. Right, we don't have lots of stuff here. One thing we have to double check. We have to double check that our fuel production works correctly, and it doesn't look like it's working, to be honest. So we're sending all these things here for the processing. Okay, this is not good. Not good at all. We're not producing max fuel. Let's do the following. Let's say that part is gonna work only if we have enough things. So first priority is production of the fuel. Second priority is reprocessing. So let's go. Let's do this. And it can be done very, very easily. We basically are sending this if it's more than 1000, and this one, let's say, why are we waiting for this to be 1000? Right, because we don't have a check here. We're supposed to have it. So if the amount is less than 1000, then we are sending it forward. And here we will not have any condition, just like that. We're filling up to 10,000. This will work only if we have at least 1000, and this will stop accepting as soon as we get to 1000. Okay, I think this is a better take on our station of the power. And it should allow us to remove our old power block. I mean, we can remove it pretty much now, right? Because this thing started to work. So since this part is already working, oh, wait a moment. I think what we really need, right, yeah, we need to add this wire as well. And this will work if the amount of uranium is higher than 100. Well, no, okay, let's make it 200. So we want both uranium and plutonium to be higher than 100. Basically, we want to make sure that this part runs first. Oh. Wait, but this one should not work if the amount of plutonium that we have here, let's say if we go to 1000, we don't want it to work. This is a good way of looking at it. 1000 plutonium. It's not exactly a lot. Okay, we are almost at 200. And at that moment, these things will resume the work. Let's wait just a little bit more. Yep, look at that. And we're finally getting fuel cells. Okay, nice. Let's get back. Okay. Going. Right, and we have arrived to this point. Now, this part will be able to clear it and belt. Like we need these blocks. We cannot just delete the station here, which is, I guess, a tiny oversight on my part. Let's take a look. How many do we have? We need 4 belts of this, 4 belts of this. We'll be getting them from the top station. Yeah, this part will be bringing those. We also need a bunch of other things, right? Let's see. What if I start copying this? What can we do? Let's see. This is the input here. The only thing that we care about, actually. Let's say we move it as close as we can. 1, 2. Let's do it like this. Wait. We don't have space for this. How exactly was it supposed to work? I'm confused. We have 4 belts of this, 4 belts of this, and 1 belt with a mix of those. So we have 1 belt, another belt, 3rd belt, and input, and we have output. We're supposed to have output, but the output is not actually here. This is supposed to be input, right? We can fix this. We're supposed to have 3 inputs and 1 output. That's fine. We have enough space. Okay, just a little bit different from how I expected it to work. So this whole thing is a little bit wrong. It's fine. It is fixable. It's not that bad. It would have been really annoying if the work of like the previous episode would have been basically for nothing. Right, this part. Removing all of that. Okay, now I can copy this line, basically just paste it here. Oh, this one is not deleted. Here. And, right, this one is already deleted. Let's copy. Here, copying it here, good. Now, we need to somehow take the output. How could we take in the output? Basically just do something like that. We'll have to wait a little bit. Wait, this will go here like this. This, just move it down a little bit, like that. This thing, oh. Okay, here it doesn't fit that well, but we could send the output on the top side, for example. Yeah, let's do this. See, the output here is going to be on the top side. Yeah. Oh. Like this. Good copy. Oh no, we can't. I can copy it from here, I think. Like this. Now if I copy it and drag it there, it just works. Here, same thing really. Right? 1, 2, 3, and we need these 3 belts, just like that. Okay, let's move this to the side by 1, like that. And we'll move this part also a little bit away, like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. This part correct. Copy it, and we can paste it right here. Good. Now we can copy it and flip it vertically, like this, and paste it here. One, the ground is in the way. What? Oh, the direction is wrong. Flipping it. 1 is oh. What? Express stacker in the way. Oh, it's the wrong one. Let's try again. Turbo underground. Okay, and now this seems to have worked. That's perfect. Do it like that. Now this part also needs to be improved a little bit. We would like to copy this block like this. 1, 2 copies. Like to copy this one here. Like this. This one. This one. So I'm not 100% sure whether it's gonna work, like all of this is gonna work properly or not, but I think, like in theory, it should be able to, like, to do what we want, right? In theory, that part should work. In reality, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Right, another thing that I'm realizing. So the input here is 60 model cases. Oh. No, right, it's 60 plus 60, but if you look at this part, we need a lot of belts of polished brick crystal splinters. We need lots of them, so let's try and do something about it. If we connect things with... Well, we don't need to connect them with underground now, think about it. Because we have exactly one, basically, input going there. Right? Then we can have another one going like this, so that's 2 belts that we've had. Then third belt would go here. Okay, let's change things a little bit here. Right, third can come from this side, and the fourth one can come from this side. Right, and the same thing could be done, I feel... Oh, very, very similar could be done here as well. So we have... let's see. We have 4 belts, right? So 1 belt, second belt is going here directly. This belt is going here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, this is third. So we actually would like to send it here. This one to send it further. Okay. We're slowly figuring this out, very, very slowly. Very slowly figuring all of this out. Like this. Right, so we have four belts, like 4 here, 4 here. So we have, what is this? 8 belts in total. Then this part. Second belt. This one is third belt. And this one over here is the final 5th belt. Like this. I'd also like to make this look a little bit similar. Just like that. Nice. Well, not the best thing, but it's also not the worst. I would also like to move all of this down, and say by 2 tiles. 1, 2, and maybe we should bring it. Should we bring it closer to the right or not? I don't think so. We'll keep it like that. So the reason I brought it a little bit to the right is to be able to drag these 4 belts here. Right? Because that's basically... We'll be bringing 4 belts from one side of the station and the other 4 belts from another side of the station. Hopefully there's gonna be enough space. Let's see, actually, whether we'll have problems with this or not. So if the station is here, yeah, we should be able to grab the stuff from this silo and drag it down. Okay, so this spot should work. And now, this is supposed to be... Oh, it's not input to the... Wait, what is this? This section is wrong. This part is wrong. Right, and this part is correct. This part is wrong. So what do we want to do here? We would like to send stuff like this. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Let's copy this, paste it here. This is input, so we would like... And what we are doing here is also input, right? So this is one input. It is another belt of input. For some reason we don't have input belt here. Let's fix this. Right. So this is input. And this is input. Okay, perfect. Should work. Hopefully. I'll be surprised if it doesn't work. Right, this part, it's not really working anymore. Does it? No, it's not working, so since it's not working, I might as well start like dismantling all of that, I think. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just remove this whole block. It's a little bit risky. Right. Have a lot of stuff there. Good. does this work? Oh, I see. So we are not producing, we don't have enough regular uranium, unfortunately. Right? Uranium. Yeah, we are very, very short on it. That's not good. So that's the problem. Why we don't have the power. It's fine. It's fine. We just need to keep this in mind. Oh. Right, let's do the following. I'm gonna delete this and I will add a regular transformer there. Okay, nice. So what all of this actually does, what all this actually means, it means that I can delete this block. We don't need it anymore. I can, like, it can be gone. We're deleting it. And instead of this block, instead of these stations, we can place our new stations, our new design. This one. Right. Oh wait, project stop output. Oh, I see. We need to wait for robots to pick up this stuff. But robots will probably be busy. Yeah, I have like 5,000 robots busy doing things. Let's give them even more work. Let's tell robots that we would really like to have our carbon build up and running. We have steam here. This thing is supposed to be producing some carbon, and the carbon, where exactly are we sending it? We are sending it here, right? This is the part where we would like to get carbon, right? And another thing that we want to have here is wait, I'm confused. What are we bringing here? Oh, I see. Solder. So this inserter is wrong. Let's fix this inserter. It's about dropping things there. No. Picking things there. And dropping them there. Or we could maybe do it like this. Yep. That's what we'd like. Let's paste it here. Nice. Okay, that's good. We're slowly making some kind of progress. Let's place a new one here, like this. These were speed circuit boards. Good. That is awesome. Now, I would also actually like to make it into a requester. We don't have to do these things here, do we? No, I don't think we have to. We could just make things like that. Oh, actually, this is looking pretty good. Now we can send stuff. Potentially like... Wait. I thought we had already a very, very similar setup. Let's take a look how we are doing it. Oh no. What's happening? This one? Yeah. Disconnected real quick. Right, what I was saying. We were doing it already somewhere over there. Right. Okay, good. Let's copy this part. And we'll just paste it pretty much like this. Well, except we want it to be the output from the from there. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. We have connected this part, and I'm sure we can connect this one. We might even be able to copy it from the same block right here, right? Because if we... Yeah, so the middle two ascend immediately. Let's do this. The middle two ascend as soon as we can, basically like this. Let's do this. This one is sent from here, and this one is sent from over here, like this. Right? Yep, like this. This looks good. We could also maybe delete this part and recreate these combinators. Okay, perfect. Let's give the stations some names. How are we calling these ones? Modules, input of stuff. Right. This will be modules, speed modules actually. Speed modules 1, and this is input. I forgot. I don't remember what we are getting here. We are getting... Right, we are getting polished blue crystal splinters, and we are getting basic module boards. Right. Okay, let's do this. Let's set up the request. Here. It's a requester of, let's say, basic model boards. That's what we want here. And here we want a requester of splinters, of polished blue crystal splinters, right? Okay, let's say turn it on, done. Now we are connecting green wires here and red wires there. This is gonna be about splinters, input of blue polished splinters, and this is about basic module boards, input of basic model boards of this one, right? Let's try to turn this on with like 200 of this, and with like 200 10 stacks of this. It's not gonna work. It's fine. I'm not doing that because we have a shortage of these crystal splinters, or at least we had a shortage of those not that long ago, and yeah, I just don't want to. Wait, can we? Let's see. Can we copy the placement of the? And I don't want to use the crystals for something that that is like not absolutely necessary. And the stuff right now I consider to be not absolutely necessary. Right. Okay, what this means? It means that I would like this thing to be placed right here, and I would also like to move this one a little bit forward, like that. This one, like that. Oh, let's move it a little bit forward. This thing we're placing it here, and the lights we're adding them in here. Okay, nice. Good. Why do we have this one? It is not needed. We are waiting We are waiting for the robots to deliver substation. Do we have the stuff? Yes. We have a lot of basic motherboards. We have 256, sorry. In total, 200 plus 200 should be enough. We should have enough space. And yeah, we should remember to start producing some amount of carbon. Actually, the way I'm kind of thinking about this is that we can just send carbon over here. This will be our carbon, and everything else will send from over there somehow, like one way or another. The plastic part might actually end up being the trickiest one to get because we need a lot of plastic. We might actually start producing here. Oh, and I completely forgot about this part. So if you look at this, how many beacons do we have? 150. You know, I feel like we should be able to afford to place this thing somewhere here. Because yeah, that would be very nice to get, and we want to drag it right there. Oh, and we also need solder. Like this solder. We also want to send it there. How much solder do we actually need here? We need, like, each line would need 10. Okay, this is kinda a lot. I don't think we can get 10 per second using a single inserter, to be honest. I don't think it's possible. But we can definitely allow 2 belts. Oh no, we cannot get 2 belts through. That is set, unless we move something a little bit. So unless we move some stuff, we wouldn't be able to do that. Well. Oh, look at this, I just realized something. We could use... This is perfect. This is perfect. We could jack a belt here, because we can move this inserter. Like, this movement could happen, could be done by this one, and the movement of materials from here to here can be done by this inserter. So this way we can drag 2 belts right across and connect them here and here. Okay, this is good. Good, let's quickly make this change, make the necessary change so that we don't forget about it. Oh, but that means that the lamp would have to go. Well, it's kind of almost pointless to have it there. Could have it here. Right, so what we are doing again. This one moving from here to here. How do we do this? We're moving from here to here, right? We can actually make it a little bit further. Right, from here to here. This way it will be faster. So, and now this part can just move from here to here, right? No, from here to here. Yep, this one can be removed. Bring in that right across. And here we'll do the same. Bring in, oh. Okay, right across, kinda. Good. Let's do something. Let's copy this part. What do we need to copy it? We need to remove this one and this one, right? And from that point on, it should be copyable. So we're removing this two. Copying. Removing the two. Copying. Okay. good. And we don't need to have any inputs coming from this side over there, right? This is only with monosilicon. We need plastic here. And we need tin and silver. So we can have tin and silver delivered from this side. We also actually need some tin for this process, right? But remember about that. We can figure that part out a bit later. One thing that's super important now that I kind of forgot is to add this connection. Okay, good. And we could say that, let's say forward will be sending splinters, blue splinters. These ones. Sending forward, and this one is called basic module board. This will be sent backwards. Basic module board. Just like this. Look at this. Yeah, this is our new build for what we in the past were able to do in a single block here. Right, we used to be able to do it in a single block. Now we have this thing, and we'll actually need 3 of these blocks because we are going only for 60 per second, but for speed modules 0 we actually need 152 or something. Because I assume some science depends on it. I'm not sure, but the spreadsheet tells that we need way more than 60 per second of these models. It's fine. It is fine. This, but do we have blue shards now or not? No, we don't. We are not even producing them. This is bad. We don't have meat anymore. We are producing meat here. We never started meat production here. I'm not sure what to think about it, to be honest. I feel like this could be a mistake. Yeah, I'm almost sure that this was a mistake that prevented this part from properly running. And it's actually made this whole thing kind of questionable. We'll need to redo the meat production, which we are doing with Santare's fish. Right, but we can do that later. Cool. We have a lot of speed modules requirements. We need a lot of speed modules there. Let's just look at this and try to understand what exactly are we missing at this point. We are missing a lot of models. Okay, models we are missing because we don't have this splinters. At least this what I suspect. That's okay. We don't have this one. Module cases. We don't have that process set up. We might consider doing that at some point. We might consider doing something for that at some point. Right. Can I? Let's think. If I move this thing a little bit down, like here, it would work, right? Oh, this is perfect actually. Look what we can do. We can cut this and place it right here. Just because I think it would look funnier if we made if we connected them this tightly. I think I just nice. Right, we have a way to get even more stuff here. Should we? Should we get one more module? I don't know, how many modules do we have? We have 17. We don't need more, actually. But then, if we don't need more, we could align this a little bit better. Can't we? Can do something like this? Or like this? I feel like this would look significantly better. Let's do this. How many models do we need here? Let's see. We need 13. And we have right now. Oh. Oh. Wait. We couldn't do that. I looked at it incorrectly. We had 14 here, and we have exactly 13 here. Okay. Spot over here. Connect things like that. And then we just need to basically just hope that we will not run out of power here. Because if you look at the amount of beacons that we have here, we have 176 beacons. It's basically 360 megawatts just for beacons and nothing else, which is quite a lot. It's a lot. Right, this part looking good. We'll need to deliver a lot of rubber, and I don't really understand how we could be delivering rubber from here. But it's better to deliver rubber here than trying to deliver this, like figure out how to connect or insulate it twice. No, it's actually the same. It's 4 belts of insulated, of like rubber insulated twice, but then, alright, it's 4 belts here. For some reason I thought that it's splitting. Wait, what is happening here? We have 4 rubber, right, it is splitting. 4 rubber splits into 8 insulated wires. But how is that possible? Oh, I see how it's possible. Because we're actually using prod modules. We'll be using lots of prod modules. Got it. So it's better to deliver rubber here than trying to make the process here and move insulated wire. You know, in the worst case, if we are short on power, we'll move the 70 beacons carbon production from here below. Yes, I think this is the way. This is the way. We'll move this part down here. And everything is gonna work just fine. Oh, we don't have power. Not having power is not good. Let's add thing here and here. I should do the check. Right. We have lots of basic motherboards here. Good. So we are slowly making progress. And this is basically our final build that we'll be using for this block. Let's take a break here. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 302. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!